what are the basic remunerations, pensionary benefits which are applicable to us and after us to our families. What are the benefits that we are going to broadly get at the time of our retirement? Aspects of OROP, aspects of calculation of your pension, calculation of your commutation. And in case people are interested, whether they should commute or not commute, whether they should transition or not transition, that is also important. So with that, I will start, sir. So is it visible, sir? Is the screen adequately visible?
It's a wide screen, sir, as of now.
So, seen, sir?
You can reshare it, sir, I think.
It says I'm sharing.
Yes, sir, it is visible now.
Okay. So principally what makes us eligible for pension so far as officers are concerned, you have to put in 20 years of service, and for JCOR it is 15 years of service. And in case you have not, you do not have 20 years and 15 years, and you have less than 10 years in case of officers and less than 5 years in case of JCOR, you get retirement gratuity or service gratuity. And for pensionable, at 20 years of service, you get retiring pension for officers and service pension for JCOR. As also, you get retiring gratuity, which is 1/4 of your last drawn salary plus DA for every 6 months. Every 6 months that you have served, and it is capped at 25 lakh rupees. So far as your RE is concerned, which is reckonable emolument, it is calculated on the basis of your last drawn salary plus your MSP. So far as regular officers are concerned, and in case of doctors, the non-practicing allowances are added. Do we have any JCOR in the forum?
No, sir, only officers, sir.
Okay. So, and so far as if you have less than 10 years of service, then you get retiring gratuity and retirement gratuity, both at the rate of half and 1/4 for every 6 months of service that you have rendered. And this is basically in case of short service officers, so that they get a fair amount when they are retiring. Okay. So, retiring and service pension, I just spoke about. On invalidment, suppose you are getting invalidated out of service. In case your invalidment is attributable, you get disability pension, liberalized disability pension, and war injury pension. In case it is not attributable, you get invalid pension, which is 50% of your last drawn salary. And in case your invalidment is less than 9 years of service, at less than 9 years of service, you get something known as invalid gratuity. All right. So far as this is when an individual becomes invalid or disabled. So he get disability, liberalized disability, and war injury. We'll get to the percentages for the same in a later slide. And in case of a family, for some, in case of of your death, your family will get ordinary family pension, special family pension, and liberalized family pension. We'll again get to the percentages in a subsequent slide. Then there's additional pension post your retirement on attaining 80 years, 85 years, 90, 95, and 100 years. The percentage of your pension is increased as 20, 30, 40, 50, and 100%. Retiring gratuity and service gratuity, as I had brought out earlier, it is something which you are given when you are not eligible for pension. Then there's ex gratia lump sum in case your death is due to reasons which are attributable to service. Your family gets a lump sum of 25 lakhs, 35 lakhs, 45 lakhs, depending on the service conditions that your death has occurred. And so far as cadets are concerned, they get something as on invalidment, they get rupees 9,000 and 16,200 rupees for 100% disability, and it proportionately reduces depending on your percentage of disability. So far as death cases are concerned, the parents would get 9,000 plus 12.5 lakhs as a lump sum, but all of this is under review. Next, so coming on to disability pension, under category B and C, you will get category B and C essentially in case category B is diseases, lifestyle diseases, mostly cases of hypertension, sugar. So under and category C is accidents due to service conditions. So, in case your disability is due to category B or C, you will get a disability element of 30% of your last drawn salary for 100% disability. So, in case your pension, so in case your salary is just a ballpark figure for an example, if your salary is around 1 lakh rupees, 30% of that would be 30,000, and in case you have 100% disability, you will get 30,000, and it will proportionately reduce depending on your percentage of disability. So if essentially the bare minimum that any individual will get will be around 50%, तो 15,000 रुपए मिलेंगे आपको for 50% disability. All right. Similarly, for liberalized disability pension, it is for category D. Yours and I stand corrected, for disability pension. The service element will be this, and your disability element will be 30% of RE, and service element will be 50% of your last drawn salary. Similarly, for liberalized disability pension, your both your service element and disability element cannot be less than 80% of your last drawn salary. So अगर आपकी तनख्वाह 1 लाख रुपए है, तो essentially you will get around 80,000 rupees is the minimum that you will get as your disability element and your service element. And so far as war injury pension is concerned, in case in spite of your injury, you are retained in service, your disability element will be 60% of your last drawn salary plus service element. So you are essentially getting 110%, which will अगर 1 लाख रुपए है तो 1,10,000 रुपए मिलेंगे. And in case of you are invalidated out of service, so you will get 100% for 100% disability, 100% of your last drawn salary for 100% disability plus 50% of your 50% of your service element, which will entail you will get around 150% of what you were drawing at the time of your retirement. Am I clear? Is this making any sense to people, or they are not understanding this?
You're clear, sir. But I'd request कि थोड़ा सा ना, sir, you can give a more description of what is RE exactly.
Okay, okay. RE समझ नहीं आया. So RE is your basic pay plus MSP. So in my case, my basic pay was 1,53,500 plus MSP 15,500. So 1,69,000 is the RE on the basis of which my disability pension or my pension will be decided upon. Clear? Okay. Coming on to what is the definition of family? Who all are liable to get pension post I'm gone? So it is my wife, my children, my son up to the age of 25 years, my daughters in case they are divorced or they are not, or she's widowed, and my if I have children who are differently abled. However, in case of my son up till the age of 25 years and unmarried, widowed, or divorced daughter, there's an income criteria, which is that their monthly income should be less than 9,000 rupees. All right. Thereafter, the next people who can be dependent on my pension will be my parents, as long as they are also meeting the income criteria, my disabled siblings, and the siblings can also be dependent in case of special family pension and liberalized family pension, and not ordinary family pension. Clear? So essentially, in case of family, a family gets a social security, if not more, for at least 80 to 100 years. It will get transferred from you to your wife in case you have children or divorced daughter who's meeting the criteria. So approximately 100 plus years आपकी फैमिली को ये सोशल सिक्योरिटी मिलती है. सो दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ सिक्योरिटी विच इज नॉट अवेलेबल टू एनी अदर गवर्नमेंट सर्विस. Any other government service. It is only the privilege of the armed forces where you have this kind of a social security net. Okay, so while I was describing what is ordinary family pension, what is special family pension, and what is liberalized family pension, so this is what it essentially means. So, in case of category A, which is not attributable, in case your death is not attributable to service conditions while in service or post retirement, you will get ordinary family pension. All right. And your family will, in case your death is while in harness, while in service, your family will get 50% of your last drawn salary for 10 years or 67 years, whichever is earlier. All right. So 50% of your last drawn salary will continue. Suppose I am 44 today, I die while I am in service. Till 54 years of age, my wife will continue, my family will continue to get 50% of my 50% pension of my last drawn salary as pension. All right. However, in case the death takes place after retirement, suppose I'm retired and I die today at 54, my wife will continue to get 50% till uh, uh, 51 years of age, and post that it will reduce to 30% of your last drawn salary. Clear? Similarly, for special family pension and for liberalized family pension, in case of special family pension, in case your death is due to a disease which is attributable to service conditions, or due to an accident which is attributable to service condition, you will get 60, your family will get 60% of your last drawn salary. And in case of liberalized family pension, your family will, that is under category D and E, wherein your death is attributable due to a service condition in CI or in ward-like conditions, your family will get 100% of your last drawn salary. And there's something called as death gratuity, which is also you are liable to get, depending on your service, number of years of service that you have put in. Okay. Okay, so far as pension is concerned, some miscellaneous aspects, like I brought out earlier, your pension will increase at 80 years, 85 years, 90 years, 95 years, and 100 years, as per the tabulated table here, at 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, and 100%. So far as commutation is concerned, the maximum value of your pension which you can commute is 50%. That commuted value will come back to percentage of pension after 15 years of service. So if I'm retired at 44, I'll get, and I've commuted at 50% of my last drawn salary, I will continue to get this commuted pension till 59 years of till I'm 59, and thereafter it will convert to full pension.
Datta sir, there was some talk about this number of years.
No, sir, that was I think AFT Kochi ने वो decision दिया था. However, there's no traction on that account. As on date, there's no talk of the commuted value being from 15 years it coming down to 12 years. There's no talk on that account. As on date, it stays as 15 years.
Okay, sir. And before we proceed ahead, there was another query in the chat box. Somebody has asked that in the current, if you would have seen, there was some social media spurt over that PDF which was circulated that in the current budget, the disability pension is only applicable to individuals who get invalidated out of service, and if not those who are retained. So, any idea on that, sir?
Sir, nothing is out in black and white as on date. However, to our understanding, as per the income tax circular of 1961 and prior to that, the circulars which are there, that states that taxation benefit is extended to people who are invalidated out or people who get injured during war-like situations. So, which basically translates to present times as battle casualties and as and people who are invalidated out. So these two cases, I don't think will be affected. People, yes, people who are under category B and C, who get disability pension for diseases and who get disability pension for accidents, which is category C, they are liable. It is likely that they will not get the income tax exemption. Rest every people who are under category D and E and people who are invalidated out, they will continue to get the exemption. However, this is still there's nothing which has come out so far in black and white. So we should wait and see as to what it finally comes out as.
Okay, sir. We can go ahead.
Okay. So, all right, gentlemen, I think everyone was interested in knowing how to go about calculating the pension. Nothing, there's no rocket science to it. So, I've just given an example of my last drawn salary and what pension I am getting. So, my last drawn salary was 1,53,500 plus 15,500 was the MSP. So, 1,69,000 was my RE. All right. So 50% मैंने commute कराया at 50 and I'm supposed to get 50% as the pension. So 50% of pension is 84,500 rupees. I commuted 50% of my pension, which came to 42,250 rupees. Now the dearness allowance at this point of time, at the time of retirement, was 58%. So that is on your full pension. That is on 84,500 rupees. So which came to 49,000 rupees. And my total pension as on date is 91,260 rupees. Am I clear? That is understandable, sir?
Yes, sir, it is, sir.
There's some problem at my end. ये slide आगे पीछे करने में दिक्कत आ रही है.
So you mean to say, sir, DA will be calculated on the
on full pension, sir.
Okay, sir.
It will not be at 50%. It will be on full pension.
Okay, sir.
So your DA will be on 84,500 and not on 42,250.
Understood, sir.
So what is the taxation impact on my pension? So if 91,260 is my pension, 10 lakh 95,000 is what I get annually. Standard deduction being 75,000. Taxable income comes to 10,210 and annual taxation is around 4,600 rupees. So net monthly pension is 86,600. But as on date, so far in the last 3 months, मेरे को 91,000 ही मिल रही है. My taxation will be calculated on the basis of my pension and my present salary. So it will be both the entities will be included for calculation of my total taxation.
So see, this annual tax of 55,100 that you calculated, sir, is based on that 30% that you are paying now?
Yes.
Okay.
ये तो सर ये तब हुआ कि अगर मैं कुछ नहीं कर रहा होता, अगर मैं घर बैठा हुआ होता तो 55,000 पे करता. बट now when I'm also working, so my taxation will include my present salary and my pension.
Okay, so this annual tax of 55,000 and monthly of 4,600 is not in case you're working, it is just in case only if you're talking only about the pension and
Yeah,
no other source of income.
only
Understood.
about the pension, sir.
Sir.
So now coming on to commutation. What is commutation? So commutation is essentially you are taking a lump sum amount for the pension which you are liable to get for next 15 years. All right. And it is dependent upon your age. As per your age, there's a commutation factor which is given in the table. Is the table evidently visible to everyone?
If it can be expanded a bit, sir.
Now?
Yes, sir. Fine now.
Okay. So I retired. I retired at 44. However, my calculation is as per 43. Oh, ठीक है. So if I am retiring at 43, the commutation factor will be taken for the age of 44. That is 9.019.
Sir, could you please explain what is the commutation factor, sir?
Commutation factor is, sir, the percentage. The percentage is the factor on the basis of which your lump sum compensation is decided upon.
Okay, I think it will become more clear once you give an example,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. So we'll come on to the commutation calculation as to how we get about it. How we saw how we get the pension. हमने decide कर लिया, देख लिया पिछले slide में as to how at 50% commutation how we calculate the pension. Now
Sir.
this is the calculation for your lump sum compensation as to वो lump sum amount आपको 15 साल का कैसे मिलेगा. So my basic salary, last drawn salary including MSP was 1,69,000. At 50%, my pension would be 84,500. I commuted it to 50%, it came to 42,250. At 43, I took the commutation factor of 44, which was 9.019 as per the commutation table. So the lump sum which is calculated is 42,250 into 12 months into 9.019. So I got, which comes to around 45,72,000. So this is the lump sum amount that you are liable to get.
And this is tax free.
All of this is tax free, sir.
That is the benefit part.
All of the entitlements that you are getting post retirement, they all are tax free. Coming on to OROP. So essentially,
sir, before we go ahead, are we discussing that the pros and cons of commutation, sir? Should we commute?
So pros and cons of commutation. Anyone who's going on premature retirement, please go ahead and commute your pension because that lump sum amount is a fair amount. As long as you are investing that amount, I think it makes a lot of sense to commute it because other than your pension, in all probability, you will also have another source of income in case you are working someplace or in case you have your own business. So it makes a lot of, and also because as you saw earlier in the slide, the taxation, you get the taxation benefit. You are getting the lump sum amount on which you are not being taxed upon, and the only taxation that you are paying is a very, very nominal amount. So it makes sense in every which way to commute that pension in case you are a premature retiree. However, in case you are superannuating, I don't think it makes sense because then that is the only source of income that you have. So I think you should not commute in that case.
Sir,
You have any other views?
Sir, I have a slightly different view on this. One more
Sure.
point we can add here is, sir, that suppose I am retiring today and I commute my 50% pension, and the scenario two is that I don't and take the full pension, I
Hmm.
take it home. In
Hmm.
case I draw the full pension home, sir, I am paying tax on the complete pension.
Yes.
Here I am not paying tax on this lump sum, and also I'm saving tax on half the pension, which was I would have paid otherwise. So in total, this commutation seems favorable even if you're superannuating, provided you have the visibility or clear defined plan to how to invest sensibly invest that amount and draw whatever little bit benefit you can out of it, sir.
हाँ
And
सर, या
beyond this, sir, it's a secured loan. It's an insured loan. If something
yeah.
happens to me, say 1 year, 2 years from now, at least my family will have this pension, and of course they'll keep drawing, as you said, for 7 years after my death. They'll keep drawing my normal pension, but it'll give them a security of another this thing, sir.
So
Uh,
yeah, so
yeah.
elaborating on what you just said, in case मैंने 45 लाख रुपीस कम्यूटेड अमाउंट ले ली और कल की डेट में मैं मर गया, so the government is uh, not going to take this 45 lakhs back. My family will continue to get 40 will continue to get 50% of my will continue to get enhanced pension, which is at 50% of my last drawn salary.
So you mean to say, sir, your pension then will jump to 84,000? Matlab, the
Yes,
pension with the family will draw.
it will jump to it
84. Abhi 42 hai, sir.
no, it will be it will be 1,25,000. ये तो मैंने 50% कम्यूट कराई है ना सर, कम्यूट करा के मेरी 1,84,500 है. But if I don't commute as on date, my pension is somewhere around 1,20,000 rupees.
No, I lost that point, sir.
Sir, this salary, this pension that I'm getting today. Hello.
So your last basic pay was 169, sir.
Basic pay was
You were
169.
supposed to get
However,
50% as full
my
pension.
full pension.
That was 84,500. But you commuted 50%, so now you're getting 42,250.
Yes, if I don't commute, I'll get somewhere around 1,20,000. So my family continues to, my family will not have to pay back this 45 lakh rupees, and she will continue to get 84,500. Yes, you are correct. I stand corrected on that
84,000,
account.
sir.
84,500. She'll continue to get 84,500, and that money, that lump sum amount will not be withdrawn by the government.
So in that case, sir, this makes sense to commute even for people who are superannuating.
Yes.
And in the end of the
Yes,
day, it's a personal choice, sir. But
the commuted amount will be a little less. As you age, the
the factor
commuted
goes
amount
down.
comes down, sir.
Okay, sir.
आपका अगर आप कम्यूटेशन फैक्टर पे जाते हो सर, तो as you age, देखो कम्यूटेड फैक्टर का जो फैक्टर है, that is coming down, sir.
Okay, sir.
So at 54 of 54, it is 8.678. So that amount keeps reducing. So I'm at 44, I'm getting more than what I will get at 54.
Understood, sir. Sir, any impact of pay commission which will come, sir? Are we discussing that part?
Sir, I don't have any view on that. But yes, ballpark, as on date, the lump sum amount, we'll get to the lump sum amount.
What maybe the officers are interested in knowing, sir, that suppose before the pay commission, this query came to me personally also, that before the pay commission, if somebody like you did, you retired before the pay commission, between the pay commission was announced and before it is implemented. So would
No,
you get any benefit in commutation or something?
every pay commission comes on 1st of January, sir. It is effective on 1st of January. It may be announced for like the present pay commission, which is the 8th pay commission. It is effective for 1st of January 2026. It may be announced, it may come into effect, it will come into effect from 1st January 2026. Pay commission बैठ गया है. However, though it may take 2 years, it may take 3 years. However, retrospectively, whosoever is on service on 1st January 2026 is affected by the pay commission. Like I retired on 25th of on 31st of October 25. I am not affected for pay commission. Now, what does pay commission का effect क्या होगा? It is not as if my pay will not get increased, my pension will not get increased. My pension will get increased automatically with the eighth pay commission. Where I will be affected will be in terms of your uh, leave encashment. So which comes to a tune of a ballpark figure of, I'm told, 20 to 25 lakh rupees.
So the commuted amount also gets revised.
Yes, commuted amount will also get revised, sir.
And
I will
last
get
I
the
know,
arrears
sir,
for the commuted amount.
last I had a discussion with somebody over this. I was told that there is some shortfall in the policy regarding the uh, revision of your leave encashment, the leave encashment amount. Ideally, that should also get revised.
That will automatically get revised, sir. आपकी तनख्वाह बढ़ रही है तो automatically leave encashment will also get revised, sir.
Okay, sir.
Your gratuity, your leave encashment are two elements which will automatically get revised. As
Okay.
also your commuted
Commutation.
amount. Commutation.
So
So
people
they
who
will
are, so do they have to do any additional documentation or something?
No,
Any?
sir. No, sir. That will automatically happen. That अगर आप आज की डेट में छोड़ रहे हो तो you will automatically get the arrears whenever the pay commission gets implemented. You will automatically get the arrears. Your pension as on date will be as per seventh pay commission, but the day it gets implemented, automatically those adjustments will take place in your lump sum amount and in your pension.
And in case of any issues, sir, which is the go-to section? Is it MP or PS who will be handling?
MP, sir. MP5 will be handling this, sir.
Right, so we can continue.
So, sir, was I clear on the calculation of lump sum amount?
Sir, I would request officers to post in the chat box, sir, if there is any other clarification required.
Okay, sir. Coming on to OROP, sir. Essentially, the aim of OROP was to ensure that people in the same rank with the same length of service get the same pension. What used to happen earlier was that someone who has retired, will take an example of a lieutenant colonel who retired in 1995, another lieutenant colonel who retired in 2005, and the third lieutenant colonel who retired in 2015. So there was a difference in the pension of all these three individuals who had retired in the same rank with the same length of service, because there was a difference in their basic salary basic salary. So what essentially it used to get revised every 10 years. Before OROP, it used to get revised every 10 years. That revision used to happen every 10 years. But from 1995 till 2005, the colonel who retired in 95, he will continue to get a pension lesser than someone who retires in 96 or someone who retires in 97, having rendered same number of years of service. So this was an anomaly which needed to be resolved, and which was done by OROP, which came out in 2014. Now OROP, first OROP came out in 2014. The next OROP came in 2019, and the latest OROP was in 2024. So essentially, anyone who's superannuating, his pension gets revised now twice between twice during the twice he has the OROP revision, and once is the revision by the pay commission. So between 2014 and 2026, the pay commission, the 2006 and 2026 आया ना सर अभी?
Yes, yes.
Last seventh pay commission was 2016.
16.
तो 2016 और 2026 के बीच में 2019 का ओआरओपी आया, 2024 का ओआरओपी आया एंड 2026 का पे कमीशन आया. सो अगर आप सुपर एनुएट कर रहे हो, योर पेंशन विल गेट रिवाइज थ्राइस ओवर, twice in case of OROP and once for pay commission, which is not the case with people who are going on premature retirement. Your pension will only get revised
With pay.
from pay commission to pay commission. Your pension will not get revised during the OROP, which is what is the case right now. This is sub judice. How it is going to go ahead is not known. Whether it will be how favorably or unfavorably the courts will give an order on this account is not known as on date. As on date, it is only applicable to premature retirees of 2014 के पहले के जो प्रीमेच्योर रिटायरीज हैं उनके लिए एप्लीकेबल है, बट इट इज नॉट एप्लीकेबल टू पोस्ट 2014 रिटायरीज. ऑलराइट, so this is what I was talking about. A pension, a colonel who's retiring in 2005, 2014 and 2024. 2005 वाले को 45,000 मिलते थे, 14 को 80 और 24 को 85. However, post OROP, the pension has got standardized as 85,000 for all three categories. All three retirees. Clear?
Sir, this thing that you just said, that for a premature retiree, the revision
Sure.
will be only pay commission to pay commission, and for a superannuating officer, it will
Sure.
be on 5-year basis plus pay commission. Am I correct in understanding that, sir?
For pre-commission retirees, it will be pay commission to pay commission. Rest
No.
everyone, it will
For
be.
premature retirees, it will be pay commission to pay commission,
Yes, sir.
and for any of the superannuating, it will be 5-year basis plus pay commission.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what is the general difference, the loss that will happen for a PMR retiree vis-a-vis a superannuating one, sir? What is the
Sir,
increment generally? What is the tone, sir? How much does it change? Because 10
so
years के बाद everybody will be at the same platform.
everybody will be on the same plane for
After 10 years.
yes, after 10 years, everyone will be on the same plane. So this
But for
aspect
5
of,
years, somebody who's prematurely taken retirement will
हाँ,
suffer
sir,
a loss
ये
vis-a-vis somebody who's superannuating.
sir, this calculation I'm not really aware of, sir. कितना फर्क पड़ेगा ये मेरे को भी नहीं पता.
What I believe is
But
not a
हाँ,
very
but
major
you
figure,
will
sir. It is
not
5-10,000 rupees a month. But I'm not certain
ballpark,
about it.
ballpark,
Ballpark.
ballpark, sir. Ballpark 5-10,000 rupees a month, sir.
Sir.
Ballpark 5-10,000 rupees, but I won't want to commit to that. Okay, lastly, we come to what all elements that we get post retirement. So there's basically retirement gratuity, AGIF, leave encashment, commutation, and your DSOP subscription that you have. So in my case, retirement gratuity with 20 years of service for everyone across the board, it is approximately 25 lakh rupees. AGI lakh 75,000 rupees. I got leave encashment with 22 years of service as a lieutenant colonel at 21 lakh 96,000 rupees. And I got a commuted amount of ballpark 45 lakh 70,000 something. So in all, the what I got from the government was around 1.1 CR. And my DSOP is in addition to this, and all of it is non-taxable, sir. Okay, so this is all that I had to cover broadly. Now coming on to, are there any questions from the environment on any account?
Sir, whosoever is having a question may please raise the hand. I'll unmute the officer, sir.
No, none of it is taxed. All of it is tax-free.
Anybody is having a question, may please raise the hand, sir. It's there in the bottom panel.
Sir, is the forum mostly premature retirees or there are short service officers also, sir?
Sir, it's a mix of all the three codes, sir. Short service also, premature, and officers who are in their final leg of, sir.
So that besides, I'll just, in case there are no more questions, tax commutation is calculate 84. It is on your you have commuted 84,000 rupees to 50%. So 42,000 is what you get, and the commutation is on
42.
84,000 rupees on your full pension.
No, sir. The question is that is the tax, if you commute, the tax is calculated on 84 or 42? It is calculated on 42.
42. Yeah.
That's the benefit of commutation.
Taxation is on 42,000 rupees.
Sir, is DSOB taxable, sir?
None of it is taxable, sir.
Sir, there are some questions which are coming in chat box.
तो वो DA जो आपका 3% बढ़ता है, वो आपका बढ़ता रहेगा सर हर साल. That is the amount that will automatically get incremented in your pension also, sir. That DA increment will happen as it happens for the salary. Similarly, it will happen for your pension also.
Fine, sir. I think there are no further questions. In that case, sir, I would like to. One more question has come, sir. We'll address this. Leave encashment is only on basic pay plus MSP, or DA is also included, sir? Leave encashment, sir.
Sir, it is basic pay and MSP, sir.
Fine, sir. I would like to thank Lieutenant Colonel Datta for taking out time, giving us such an insightful talk. I am very sure we leave this forum more aware and more educated than we were prior to joining this. Any other doubts that we have can be sent as a direct message to me on the mobile number. I'll see clarification when we'll revert to the individual officers. Thank you so much, sir.
Pleasure, sir. Pleasure, sir.
Sir, good day, sir.
Right. Bye, sir. Thank you.